Hey everyone, I hope you're doing good. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to have a little look at the track Baby Queen by Gorillaz. There's just 4 chords in this song, which is lovely and beginner friendly for us. I'm going to have a quick play through that main progression and then we'll break it down in a bit more detail. So there's your main chord progression sorted. There's just a slight variation in the order of a couple of them. And I've brought in that lovely bass line there. That's very prominent throughout the whole track, and we can incorporate that within the chords that we're playing. So we're starting with our F bar shape, our F major bar chord. All 6 strings covered. If you want to bring in that bass line, we are just bringing our first finger off and back on to that low E string, so we get that pulsating. We're just doing down strums. We're attacking around half the chord there. You can bring out the whole chord if you want to, but you want to get that nice push, again, that nice pulsating feel. Does that 4 times and then goes over to the G major chord. But if that push on the low E is a bit tricky for you to begin with, don't worry, you can just strum through that F major chord. So then we move into our G major open chord shape. Again, all 6 strings covered. From there, we're going to go down to our D minor chord. Our 3rd finger can stay where it is. It doesn't need to leave the fretboard. It's a nice way of linking those chords. We strum from the open D string. Once we've played that D minor, we go back to our G major shape. And that is your intro done. That first round of those chords brings us down into the first verse. You've got a strumming pattern coming up on the screen. If you're going to do that open 1 with me, it's just the down strums. If you're going to start to bring in the more free flowing strumming pattern that happens on the chords after, it's down, 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 up, up, down, 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 up. Let's quickly try that on the first chord. Nice. So I'm going to do the open 1 as we play along, but if you want to just do the strumming pattern, that's fine. Let's go through those 4 chords. Notice that it lasts a little bit longer on that D minor. And then we're down into our verse. Now the first time round that verse, it does the same progression. The F, the G, the D minor, back to the G. But after that, we go F down to a C. But then we retain the D minor, G change. So let's quickly try that. Again with the open 1 in there as well. And it just alternates that throughout the verse. F, G, D minor, G, F, C, D minor, G. Does that all the way through the verses until you get to the chorus. When you get to the chorus, it just does the F, C, D minor, G. And that's it, you have the whole song. There's a slight change at the end, the outro, where everything drops down, becomes very minimal. We still got our F, goes to a C, and then a little A minor comes in. So our 3rd finger can just drop below the 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the G. And then just before it ends, it brings that C major back in. And then there's quite a sudden stop on the B. And for that, you could play a G over B chord. Quite a change, but I think for something that's so short, we can just play our C major, bring our 3rd finger off and put our 2nd finger onto the 2nd fret of the A string, which is playing that B note, and then just catch that A string, open D and open G, and we have the very end of the song. So there we go, just 4 chords used throughout. Slight variations in their order. See if you can hear where that changes in the track. And I'd encourage you to bring in that open 1 on the F. It's a nice little technique to have. And then you're following that bass line and the overall groove of the music really nicely. Thanks for checking out this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If so, please consider giving it a little like and subscribing to the channel. There's plenty of other things on the YouTube channel if you want to scout around and have a little look. Let me know if you've got any suggestions of songs you want to learn, and I'll hopefully catch you in another video one day soon. Take care.